IDIBIA, Tuface IDIBIA, new baby mama drama in the building. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Princess Banigo, and today I thought to come talk to you guys about IDIBIA and Tuface IDIBIA and the new baby mama drama. If this is true, to all my returning subscribers, you guys are welcome, and if you are new, kindly consider subscribing to the channel. I don't know why I was looking at myself. I'm looking at the lens right now. Tuface IDIBIA came out and did an apology, which I'm going to put in here for you guys to hear what he had to say, okay? So Tuface apologized to his wife, his mom, his family, his team, his children for being a shitty dad and a crappy husband. According to him, I didn't say that. Right, so Tuface apologized, and you know, a lot of people were wondering. I was also wondering, what is the apology? Like, how do you just wake out from the blue and then you come on here and you're apologizing? So for those that don't know who Tuface is, I might be wondering, who are those that I'm talking about? Tuface IDIBIA is a music star, a music legend in Nigeria. He's very popular with his, you know, the African Queen crooner. You are my African Queen. Yes, yes. If you know that song, then Tuface IDIBIA was one who sang it and featured his current wife, IDIBIA, as the, you know, the face or the lead, you know, model in that song, and it was beautiful to watch. But over the years, IDIBIA has gone through so much with Tuface IDIBIA, in the sense that she started dating Tuface when she was very, very young, and then while they were dating, Tuface, you know, along the way they broke up, they came back together after, you know, and got married. But before they got married, Tuface already, you know, went around and decided to be a community D. Yes, you heard me right. He was sharing his left, right, center, and making babies. As a matter of fact, IDIBIA wasn't the one who gave birth to the first child for Tuface. Yes, he met a woman called Pero, P-E-R-O, in the United States or something, and they have 3 babies together right now. But while Tuface was still married to Honey, he still went ahead and impregnated Pero. Tuface IDIBIA also have another baby mama who has now remarried a pastor and is living a life, right? But the reason why I was seated here today is because rumor has it that Tuface impregnated a banker. How through this, we don't know yet. It is still allegedly, according to reports and sources, that is why Tuface came out and tendered an apology, because it doesn't make any sense him saying he wants to go back into his shell right now and, you know, just live as an ordinary man, meaning he's denouncing his status, that no one should look up to him. I mean, because there is nothing to emulate from Tuface apart from his music side of his life, right? As a young man, you see someone like Tuface, you can't use him as a role model, because I mean, no one is perfect, guys, don't get me wrong. But when you keep doing the same thing, it makes people wonder. Now, IDIBIA went on this show that they did on Netflix, Famous and something, I can't remember the full name right now, where she practically displayed so much vulnerability. That is the word. She displayed how much she, you know, loves Tuface, and how she was ready to go down the way with him, go down every way with him, and, you know, fuck with him for the rest of her life, right? To just be with him, to be there with him. But Tuface, who is a community D, decided that no, I'm still going to shame you, because after that show, before the show ended, they went ahead and they renewed their vows after being together for 10 years. You heard me right. It was such a beautiful experience, right? Such a beautiful experience, such a beautiful ceremony. You know, them renewing their vows, and Annie telling Tuface there that I hope that going forward, that, you know, this is going to be forever and you won't, you know, run me down or throw me under the bus. And even though Tuface made that vow, Tuface did not stick to it, because I think Tuface has an issue with his lust for women, really. And this is not about being a star, because we have seen people who are music stars and they still don't go down or go deep into, it's not about being famous or anything. Tuface has a weakness when it comes to women, practically, and he has a thing not protecting himself in that aspect, because if he was just cheating I mean, I think Annie will just be like, oh, it's just a cheat, which a whole lot of women cannot even stand a cheat. But at this point, it is beyond cheating. I think Tuface just wants to create his own football team, which he has succeeded in doing right now. Because, I mean, if there's actually another baby coming very soon from Tuface IDIBIA, Annie is in for it. Now, what I'm thinking is Tuface is just 46-year old. And in the coming years, his children are going to grow. Is there going to be peace in this home? Because right now, Pero and IDIBIA, they can't even stand each other. Like, Pero is looking for every way to bully Annie at every point, at every given point she gets. She wants to, you know, show Annie that she still has a hold on Tuface. Annie wants to show that I am the wife of the house. But don't you guys think it would just be nice for Tuface to just marry these other women, except the one who has remarried? Let him marry Pero and just, you know, be a polygamist. And let's know that he's someone who likes, you know, to have, you know, numerous women in his house, like to be the father to all, you know, because it's not making sense. If this allegation is true right now, as they say, that there's a new baby mama in the mix, it just goes to say that, I mean, anyway, Tuface has already denounced his star status, that no one should call him a star. He just wants to make music and live the rest of his days in peace. Because he knows that if these issues come out, if this drama comes out, he's going to be dragged to the hell and back. And I'm sure that is why he quickly came and tendered and denounced his star status. Because how do you denounce being a star that you just want to live in peace? If not because you've done something that is regrettably, you know. Anyway, he went ahead to post Annie's picture and called her his #1 or the best or whatever. But, and Annie anyway acknowledged it. But do you guys think Annie won't be hurting? Because anyway, Tuface never belonged to only Annie from the onset. Like, she had always have to share him with people, with another woman. And Tuface, anyway, I won't even go back to their history of how he started with Plantation Boys and how, you know, he was a star in Festac before, you know, his life skyrocketed. Because me, I be correct Festac girl. And, you know, us growing up in that axis and, you know, getting to see some of these people, you get to see them when you go into the hood or something, you know. So it's the area I grew up in practically. Not that I'm Tuface neighbor before some people would take me out of context right now. But because of that, we get, you know, there's a club where Tuface, they said it is Tuface's club. When I was single girl, I used to go club there. How true that is, I don't know. There's a lounge also in or something where, I mean, they said it was Tuface's, you know, mini lounge. If it is true, I don't know, but Tuface was always there, and you know, you would see people go there, as young girls, you know, when you guys used to enjoy yourself. So Tuface has always belonged to the street. He's a man for the street. And a man that belongs to the street is not the kind of man that you just marry. He should have just, you know, live his life like Fela, who, you know, married lots of women and they are all around you. Let us just know that you're a polygamist instead of putting Annie through this hell. Because Annie wants a man who is just for her, who belongs to her, who she doesn't have to share. But unfortunately for her, Tuface is not that man. Tuface is not that man because she has to keep sharing for the rest of her life. This is just so much to take in. If you're a woman, what would you do if you have a man like Tuface, married, and he still goes out to Floric and impregnate them? He doesn't even end it at Floricking. They get, you know, pregos. And how do you deal with all this kind of drama? Let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in another video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.